Grindelwald lies at 1,034 meters above sea level, is inhabited by around 4,000 people and is a must for every traveler to Switzerland. In winter, the Eiger village, as Grindelwald is also called, the largest ski resort in the Jungfrau region. But even in summer, a visit is worthwhile. Countless excursions and breathtaking views await you. The Eiger village Grindelwald is about 30 minutes drive from Interlaken and can be reached by car and by train. The bus's public transport is punctual and reliable. There are lots of parking in Grindelwald, so you should definitely bring some small change if you are traveling by car. Although Switzerland is expensive, it is worth the visit. Grindelwald has many activities to enjoy for travelers of all ages and types. It is best to head up into the mountains earlier in the days to help avoid the crowds. I feel like this is always my advice since the early bird catches the worm. Purchase your lift tickets at the valley station and then you'll take 3 lifts all the way up to the top. It takes approximately 45 minutes to get from the valley station up to the top. I suggest heading up to the top and then slowly working your way down. You'll enjoy fewer crowds at the top and it will be easy to explore heading back down. When you reach the top of Grindelwald first, take some time to enjoy the view from the observation deck or head straight to the cliff walk from the side. To reach the cliff walk, follow the signs around the left of the restaurant and observation point. The cliff walk is a ton of fun. It certainly isn't for the faint of heart since you're walking on an open platform attached to the cliff side. This cliff walk is a platform only with no obstacles. Check my other video featuring the cliff walk. Just click on the link above. At the end of your walk, you'll find a terrace that hangs over the valley and cliffs below. After the cliff walk, grab a quick snack before heading out on a hike from the top of Grindelwald first out to Lake Bachelopsee and back. It is about 2.5 hours round trip, so make sure you have the right gear and snacks. Grindelwald is the most photogenic village among others as the village is so closely surrounded by the vast Alps mountains. Grindelwald first is a favorite with those looking for long, cruisy and fun runs, with fun other activities available on the slopes, such as the first glider, where you're lowered into a harness to glide forwards and backwards at over 70 kilometers per hour. Or where you can go zip lining 800 meters over the ski slopes. A ride on the brand new V cableway is also well worth a spin. With the route to ski area Manlaken now open, and the route to Eiger Gletscher set to open later in 2020, this cableway significantly cuts down travel time to the glorious slopes and keeps you toasty warm and dry. In the summertime, the ski slopes still turn into farmland so that the Swiss can continue with their ancient love of all things cheese. When you're skiing, keep an eye out for the charming wooden buildings, which are all stables, home to the many cows of Switzerland in the summer. On Mountain food isn't generally known for being incredible, but First Mountain Restaurant is a different story entirely. I still dream about the cheesy pasta and hear the Alplamagrica, the kind of dish with so many calories, it can only be eaten while sitting on an outdoor deck in sunny Swiss weather in between ski runs, while gazing at the Wetterhorn, Schreckhorn and Eiger mountains. Grindelwald village itself is full of everything from hole-in-the-wall bakeries to glorious restaurants that will serve up 5 courses and then still try to give you dessert and a cheese platter. Those on a budget, don't be frightened. Grindelwald is helpfully home to a large supermarket packed with options that'll lessen the load on your wallet, with everything from pre-made sandwiches to cheap cheese and meats, 5 Swiss franc wine, instant noodles and a giant wall of pick and mix Lindt balls in flavors you didn't know existed. Funnily enough, the most popular spot in Grindelwald is called Avocado Bar, which makes it sound like an expensive Australian breakfast, but is really just a really fun place to grab a beer that's colder than your ex while also enjoying those Swiss mountain views. There are the usual suspects for adventure mountain activities up for grabs in the Jungfrau region. Just in Grindelwald, you can go winter sledding on 15 kilometers worth of runs, winter hiking, take helicopter rides, or wander incredible feats of engineering such as the first cliff walk. For a seriously unique adventure, try the local winter bicycle, the Veligem. This terrifying yet exhilarating wooden bicycle cross sledge was born in town, and the locals have perfected the technique of sending it down winding, scenic downhill courses. There are a few beginner options for those willing to give it a whirl. The trick in stopping is all in the feet. Home to more Swiss Army knives than a very well-equipped group of Girl Guides, Grindelwald is also the perfect place to pick up your own fondue set, stuffed St. Bernard puppy or very fancy ski outerwear. At the very least, the people left at home would appreciate some Swiss chocolate, but too bad, you won't find any of that here.